I said, oh, the patient has the client has too much reflections. So I top up Codipine and Morinzi so that to reduce the ailments of reflections, so that the patient has less scanning reflection. Then you can ask the patient to go on a clean diet, because when with a clean diet, also you can reduce the reflections. Okay, for example, take less meat, take less milk products. Okay, and then of course take lots of fruits, juices and vegetable juices. Okay, and then exercise.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Now we have our second question. Will the effect of taking Ganoderma be shown at the same time in a person who takes the the products for the first time when compared to another person who's used to take other health food? So are the effects going to be shown at the same time, or will that be different?
Let me try to get what you asked, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So for example, our client is taking the Ganoderma the first time. All right. Okay. And compared to another person who is taking other health food. Well, when we compare Ganoderma product with other health foods, put them together, are they giving you the same functions? You need to understand whether they are giving you the same value of healing functions. Ganotherapy, our ganotherapy products, number one healing pillars is balance the pH of the body. Number two, improve your blood circulation, enhance your oxygenation, okay? And of course, your immune system. And of course, stable our emotions. So all these heal pillars actually is supporting our body who's ever taking the first time or not, okay? So when someone who take other health products, oh, you want to compare their health products, then you have to understand their health products, whether they are functional, whether they are in the supplements in the form of vitamins, pills. Yeah, if they're in the form of vitamin pills, of course, I would not say the supplement in the form of vitamin pills are functional. They are not functional at all. If you take a vitamin C, it's vitamin C. If you take a calcium, it's a calcium. Okay, it's not functional at all. But if you take Ganoderma products, you take spirulina. Okay, for example, our client is taking spirulina and someone is taking calcium. It is a lot of difference because spirulina is wholesome. It is completed with all the nutrients we have, all the micronutrients we have, and it also provides you with calcium. But it is also functional. Functional meaning it enhances your immunity, okay, and it boosts your energy, it cleanses your blood, and it cleanses your cholesterol, improve your gastrointestinal system, and it stabilizes your emotion, etc. But if you take calcium, and one is taking calcium tablets, our body cannot absorb all the calciums in the tablets. And some of them will be floating in your blood circulations. It will be deposited in your organ and system, and also in the internal part of the blood vessel that can lead to hardening of the blood vessels or arteriosclerosis. Yeah, so this is the difference. You need to evaluate yourself. Our food is functional, and your other health food either it is functional or just some nutrients, micronutrients without functions.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Very, very complete. Now, the second one, can Ganoderma products be given to a baby who is just a few weeks old, and what product can be given?
Oh, this is a very good question. I love this question very much. Yeah. Oh, I want to share with you. That was in the year 2015 when I was in Poland. Huh? Okay, so there was a couple. They had a newborn baby. Of course, during the pregnancy, of course, the wife was very stressful, sitting in a computer, and a poor baby was born with malfunction of the thyroid. the baby was 1 day old. 1 day old, yeah. So of course, when the doctor tested the blood result, the T3 and T4 was very low. So the couple was informed that by the doctor that the child has to be on this thyroxine for life. Okay. So when they called me when I was in Poland, so I said, oh, you have to start the baby straight away on our Ganoderma products. Yeah. Of course, for the baby, the best product I like to give is GL. As you know, GL is a cellular healer. Okay, so the baby was 1 day old. The mother opened up the capsules, yeah, and mixed with the breast milk and spoon feed the baby. So of course, when the baby was 1 day old, the mother started 1 capsules, and later on, as the baby grows older, the mother gives higher dose, yeah, 2 capsules, 3 capsules, and then of course, eventually, 1 month later, the baby was already on about 6 capsules daily. And of course, periodically, the doctor tested the baby's thyroid function. They saw something very strange because they saw that the thyroid function is coming back. So they gave the baby some time. They did not start the baby straight away on thyroxine, but 3 months later, we reversed the function of the baby's thyroxine. So for your information, now the baby is already 6 years old. Yeah, 6 years old. So during the healing journey, the parents, the proud parents, always like to send me some pictures of the baby. Yeah, feeding the baby not only the GL and also the spirulina, and the baby is also drinking the Morinzi. You know, now the baby is a beautiful young lady at 6 years old, and the thyroid function is.
Magnificent story about the baby. I'm so glad that we asked that question. I hope everybody enjoyed that. Now, and the second last one is, it is okay to give Ganoderma capsules or Reichilium powder to 11-year-old and 3-year-old girls, and how much of the product can be given?
Oh, okay. This is a good question. Okay, let's look at the 11-year-old. The 11-year-old girl or boy, he is a teenager. So of course, at 11 years old, of course, the parents will pamper the child with lots of nice food. Okay, so the child can have a lot of, could have accumulated some toxins. And at 11 years old, the child can be stressful in the school. Yeah. Okay, so you can give 1 to 4, 6, and the child can maintain at 6. And even more, if you think the child is stressful in the school, you can give 12 RG and 12 GL is no issue at all. The Reichilium powder, you can give 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon is about 6 RG, 6 GL. Yeah. So you can take about 2 teaspoons. I think the powder is very easy. What you do, what I normally do, children who are fussy about the taste, because it's not that they can't take Reichilium because of the taste. Yeah, it's bitter, mommy. I don't like to take, you know. So what I do, okay, make some nice cocktail for them. 1 teaspoon full of the Reichilium powder. You can mix with maybe 20 ml of the Morinzyme or your Roselle juice. Yeah. And you put some ice cubes. Oh, it's so nice, you know. Or you make some, some fruit juice, or some fruit ice cream. You can mix it and some fruit smoothie. The children will love it. Okay, so there's no issue about the dose. It's the bitterness that children don't like to take it. You know, I want to share with you about the 11-year-old. You know, lately I have an 11-year-old girl. Okay, and this girl came to me with severe abdominal pain. Okay, so after that, and sent to the hospital for medical examination. This young lady, 11 years old, has a huge ovarian cyst at 11 years old. Okay, so of course, it was a bit late. The ovarian cyst was strangulated. Yeah. So the doctor had to remove the ovarian cyst at 11 years old. So, however, when they explore the other side of the ovary, and it's not healthy at all. It's not healthy at all. A lot of white spots and all that. So looks like this child, did not have a good ovary function. Okay, so when they came to me, I interviewed this young lady with the parents, you know. So every morning they were eating, this child was eating unhealthy breakfast, you know. She loved to eat fried food, you know, sausages, burger, and I can see in the whole day diet, I did not see this child is taking fruits or green vegetables, you know. So when I told the parents that if you don't take care of the other side of the ovary function, this child may not be able to reserve the ovary as she grows older. So I was very you know, stern with the parents. Give the child healthy diet. Of course, with the whole range of DSM products, the algae, GL, Sprina, Moringi, Codifine, and that is very essential for the 11 years old to maintain a good, healthy ovary functions. Yeah. So that was for my 11-year-old girl. Yeah. For the 3-year-old girl, 3-year-old child, again, the Rhizolium or Gadudama, the dose is not the issue. It's the bitterness. But I am clever enough to make the my own Rhizolium powder less bitter. Normally, what I do, I would give extra GL. Okay, for a 3-year-old, I mix 4 capsules of the GL and 1 capsule of the RZ. When you blend them together, oh, it's not so bitter. So once you mix it with the fruit juice or with our roselle juice or even with the fruit smoothie, I tell you, the children loved it. Okay, so the Gadudama is suitable for people all walks of life, babies, yeah, newborn babies, toddlers, and then of course school children, yeah, school children. I want to share with you the school children. My just now in the reflection ailment, I forgot about this story. You know, when my daughter was about 7 years old, she was in the school. I started with her with the RG and GL, you know. So she was walking through the hot sun to the school and then back home. So after she was taking RG GL for 2 months, I noticed that her sweat, you know, she wore the white uniform. So her sweat that stained her collar, it was orangey color. So when I went to the school to check on her, I could see that she was drinking a lot of colored beverage. She claimed it's fruit juice. So it was fruit juice. But I think there was a lot of artificial coloring and a lot of course, sweeties with colors and all that. Yeah. So again, I would like to emphasize, children need RG and GL to detox to the cellular level. This is a long-term protection for them. So we as parents, we want our children from babyhood to, you know, to go through the healthy teenager, adulthood, and to old age, to have a healthy, what do you call it, health span, to determine their lifespan. So this is something that we need to spread to all the leaders. Our DSM products is a blessing to mankind.
Thank you. Magnificent question. I'm so glad that we got to ask you that. Now, our last question, if you don't mind, are there any books to read to learn more about organotherapy?
Oh, okay. Actually, Dr. Lim wrote a book on ganotherapy. I learned all my ganotherapy actually through personal touch with Dr. Lim. Okay, so of course with my, I also study integrated health and nutrition. So I also study my own Gadodama books and all that. So when I put all these jigsaw puzzles together, I would say I will, and my ganotherapy is actually, is my knowledge, is my wisdom, and also experience. All of you don't learn from book, learn from your customers. So give a record of all your clients who are taking your RGGL. From day one, when you give them RGGL, record their reaction. What is their reflection? Okay, and how are you going to help them to cope with their reflections? So experience counts. So all of us can be a good gynotherapist. Most importantly, you need to know exactly what is Ganotherapy. If you come to my house, my whole shelves are full of Ganotherapy books. I have studied for 20 years. Okay, if you put them all together, okay, Ganotherapy is a superfood that helps mankind. So there is no side effect. You don't have to be fearful. Number one thing, you know, the more knowledge about Ganotherapy, you know that the reflections that come, it's not the Ganotherapy that harm your body. It's your body has hidden ailments. Okay, so when you take Ganotherapy, you monitor. Okay, the patients had pressures, patients had diarrhea, patient had pain, and all that. Okay, then you adjust the dose accordingly so that the client can cope and tolerate the healing crisis, and then help them to top up some enzyme products so reduce their reflex ailments. And most importantly, the first question, help them to have a clean body to improve their healing process. Okay, so this is all individual. I'm sure all the leaders over here today, yeah, they are quite experienced, they are quite knowledgeable with their own experience with their own client.
Magnificent, thank you very much. I hope everybody took notes, because I did. Very interesting. We really thank you very much. We feel privileged to being able to have you on our meeting. Hopefully next time we can count on you, maybe a different topic, maybe, not sure, but hopefully. And what I was trying to say is that I really hope that every one of the people attending on the room and the one watching us on the Facebook website page get some positive thinking, you know, good knowledge from your wisdom. Yes. So thank you very much for allowing us to come into your home, being part of your family today. And I believe we will see you next time then.
Okay, thank you. First of all, I would like to thank you, Ruth, for organizing this meeting, because without you, my knowledge, my experience, I cannot spread to our ladies here, our DSM families in Australia. So especially Dr. Puvan, I love you so much. Yeah, and I will hope to see you back in Malaysia one day. And the rest of the family, of course. Oh, I can see Alice Cow there, another young lady from Malaysia. Okay, so hope all of you, my love to all of you, and then we keep in touch. I don't mind, we can even without this Zoom. Hi, Alice. Yeah,
hello.
Yeah. So okay, yeah,
all right.
Nice to meet all of you here. I'm so happy to see all of you. So even we don't have Zoom meeting, we can have a private Zoom discussion, whatever problem that you have. We can do short discussion, half an hour, whatever, Q&A. Yeah, in small groups. I think you can benefit everyone.
Thank you very much for that.
Okay,
really,
all right.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye,
so
bye-bye.
We'll see you next time. Thank you.
Thank
Good morning,
you.
Dxn.
Yeah,
and
thank
we
you.
will see you next time.
See you at the top of DSN. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Madam Jane.
Bye-bye.
Good night for now. Bye.
Bye-bye.